Yo, today we continue our adventure in Half-Life and we're about to explore more about its secrets and story. Don't forget to watch other videos about the Half-Life universe in order to be aware of everything. Let's draw out this no longer and proceed right to the story. Grab some snacks and let's do it. As we remember, Half-Life 2 ended with the detonation of the reactor and the death of Dr. Breen. We were put in stasis and that's how the story ended. However, everything isn't that simple, and we are being woken up by our best friends, namely Vortigons, as we...
We'll see about that.
As we can see from this scene, Vortigons appear to be peers to G-Man, so that literally means that G-Man is not as powerful as we thought. We are being taken from stasis by Vortigons and Alyx was successfully rescued by them. So here it seems like Vortigons went back in time in order to save us from G-Man. So basically the scene that we've seen at the end of Half-Life 2 is no longer valid because the Vortigons modified the events. We wake up under a pile of rubble when Alyx together with Dog finds us and digs us out. We're receiving a hug! Oh, how cute is that? And then contact Eli and Kleiner in order to tell them that we are safe. Earlier, Alyx was told by Eli that she won't find Gordon, implying that Eli has knowledge about G-Man and his stasis. Kleiner says that the Citadel core is at risk of exploding at any moment and that the explosion could destroy the whole CD-17. The only way to save everyone from this explosion is to re-enter the Citadel and slow down the core's explosion, evacuating everyone. Eli obviously interrupts Kleiner, being worried about us, but we have no other choice. Doc finds a great car and he uses it to throw us right in the Citadel. Holy fuck. In the Citadel we find the recording of the dialogue between Breen and Combine Advisor. The advisor proposed to Breen to store his consciousness into another body, but after that we came and Breen fled. The recording is interrupted by a brief image of an advisor. Alyx and Gordon are then subject to physics blast as an advisor pod is transported through a tube in the control room. Here we can find out that the main power of advisor is their telepathic and telekinetic abilities. Eventually we reach the Citadel's core and because Gordon has the HIV suit, he has to go by himself because of the radiation. We find out that Combine wanted to use this explosion as a signal to send a message to off-world Combine forces. There is also a message from Judith Mossman. She tells us about a project which she has discovered, but the recording is being interrupted by some weird creature that attacks her. That creature is called Hunter and it is a mini version of Strider that the Combine uses. Also here we steal a data packet that the Combine wants to send to the off-world Combine in order to create a portal and maintain it. After successfully slowing down the explosion, together with Alyx we take a train filled with stalkers and use it in order to escape the Citadel. Stalkers are humans who have been drastically altered both physically and mentally through extreme, brutal surgery by the Combine. They are servants, mindlessly operating Combine machinery and guarding the core in the Citadel. Games wouldn't be games if something wasn't going wrong. The train for some reason crashes, waking up the stalkers, and we escape the train being in an infested underground. This chapter is pretty boring, we just have to fight through a lot of zombies, antlions and so on. The single interesting thing is that we find about Combines that were infected by zombies. You know, Zombine.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
Eventually we reach the surface and proceed to find Barney in order to leave CD-17 with everyone. Also Dr. Kleiner now appears on the screens that were used for propaganda by Dr. Breen, telling the people that the suppression field is no more and that now people can finally reproduce. In the end, we team up with Barney and together with Alyx begin to evacuate as many people as we can and prepare the trains for leaving the city. Leaving by train, we can see how the Citadel explodes and the signal to off-world Combine is sent. Also, we can see advisors leaving the Citadel when suddenly the shockwave overtakes the train. Last thing we hear is Alyx saying our name and then the screen fades to the credits. So that's basically how the story ends after Citadel's explosion. The thing I like about the episodes is that they are short and they tell us many interesting things. We still have the last episode that will unfold a lot of cards and many things will start to make sense. The only thing we need to know is that we are no longer under the control of G-Man. The Citadel is destroyed and the Combine starts to have big problems with capturing the Earth. Everything thanks to us. That's it, guys. Thank you for being here, I really appreciate it and would be so happy if you hit that subscribe button and like button to not miss the next video, you know? Thank you for watching this video until this moment, see you in the next one.